Yo, welcome everybody to the Parlay Gang, sports gambling made easy. I'm your host, Ife, here with my brother, T.O., here with my other brother, Vic, here to bring you the week 4 takeaways and the week 5 best bets of the week, y'all. Let's go. I know we made some money last week. I know my brother did his thing with his picks. I know I did my thing with my picks. Vic shits was trash, but we'll talk about that. we'll talk about that. This shit was straight doo-doo. But we'll get right to it, man. I had a pretty decent weekend on some of my bets. Had some of my larger bets, some $300 plays, shit like that, hit for 2 bands, stuff like that. So it was a pretty good week for me. Any weekend you can make some money, that's a good weekend. So we'll get right to it. NFL week 4 takeaway. We're gonna start with T.O. What's your week 4 takeaways for the NFL this week?
My first week 4 takeaway is, I have to say, the Dolphins are not the team to be feared in the AFC. It is now the Bills. Them Bills smacked their head around. Boy, hey, the Bills was too much for the Dolphins. The Dolphins' offense was looking real explosive until they ran into them Bills. Them Bills shut their ass down and looking like they're the team to be feared in the AFC. So that was a big week 4 takeaway, especially after the Bills lost to the Jets week 1. It was nice. It was nice to see them bounce back and show their dominance against the Dolphins. So they look like they're the team to be feared in the AFC right now.
Yeah, no, a lot of the analysts predicted the Bills to smack the Dolphins' head in. As I stated earlier in week 1, I said that Buffalo Bills defense is for real. You told me, T.O., that they were not. But yeah, that Buffalo defense is they humming. And what they do is they get pressure on the quarterback without blitzing. That front 4 get to the QB, make life real hard. So yeah, it was a long day for them Dolphins, man. But yeah, that's definitely a good week 4 takeaway. I had a similar takeaway as well. Vic, what's your week 4 takeaway?
My week 4 takeaways, I'm just looking at my notes here. One, I sucked. I just want to let that be known. My week 4 was awful, but I did make a comeback on one of my survival bets. So I broke even on the weekend after a rough start. So, but my takeaway is, y'all know I'm an Ohio State fan through and true. That CJ Stroud boy, listen up. That dude is coming. Hey, I will say he's probably he's the first quarterback that came out this strong from Ohio State in a long time. I am excited to see it. I wasn't expecting it. I will say that I wasn't expecting it, but man, the Texans, they're flying around. D'Amico Ryans, he got them flying around. Them boys is coming. I'm excited to see how they're gonna grow. I'm definitely just watching the game because I had the Steelers. I had the Steelers plus 3 with that. I had the Steelers actually covering, and they. Whew, and I will say this: Toby was right. Pickett is what we thought he was. He is not it. That boy is out there stinking it up. So that's my takeaway from this week as I watched that game because I watched my Eagles game, of course, but we still looking rough. But from the looks of that Tennessee Titans offense, how Stroud is looking, man, hey, I'm impressed right now, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that one.
I'm impressed with him.
You know, I'm with you on that one. That was also one of my week 4 takeaways. Is the Texans are respectable. The Texans are a respectable team at this point. They've shown that they can really play decent football and they can actually win some games. So I'm looking forward to see what the Texans do going forward in the season. I do like them this week as well. I'm not gonna lie, I like them this week as well. I got them on one of my bets for this week. I'm rocking with them.
Yeah, I think they play in Atlanta. So I ain't that make me nervous because Atlanta play well at home. But yeah, you got a rookie quarterback going on the road. Those that can get a little tricky. But I do lean Houston on that game because I get right to my week 4 takeaway. Desmond Ridder is not an NFL quarterback. That nigga needs to go back to Cincinnati. That nigga needs to go back to Cincinnati. That nigga needs to go back to high school. That nigga needs to go back to Pee Wee football, flag football, something. He is not an NFL quarterback. He's worse than Marcus Mariota was last year. They thought this nigga was going to be an upgrade. This nigga is trash. Atlanta Falcons are unbettable until they get a new quarterback over there. Now, this is the
really
rumor.
Dumb as hell.
Yeah, this is the rumor, and I love it. I love it. It's rumors that Atlanta is flirting with the idea of bringing Kirk Cousins over there for this year to replace Desmond Ritter. There's rumors I've been doing. Yes, that because Atlanta, their offense is potent. All they need is a quarterback who is accurate enough to make the throws and to back the defense up so they can't put 8 men in the box to stop BJ and Algier. That's the rumor. Is they flirting with the idea of getting Kirk Cousins. I like the move for Atlanta.
Boy, that's the dumbest rumor I ever heard.
Why is that dumb?
Why the fuck would Kirk Cousins do that? Boy,
he don't got no trade clause. It ain't up to him. It's up to the Vikings.
Man, why would the Vikings do that? Because that's what that's gonna leave us with.
Because they clear up cap space. If y'all lose 2 to 3 more games, Kirk is out of there. The season is done. They're gonna make room in the cap, and they're gonna let go of that large ass contract because he's making like 18, 20 mil. They gave his
ass $35 million. 1 year extension.
And guess who want to pay it? Hey, guess who want to pay it? Atlanta.
But at the end of the day, why would you trade Kirk when he put up the numbers he putting up? It's not Kirk's fault that we losing.
Because at the end of the day, it's not enough. Y'all need to it's rebuild time for the Vikings. If y'all lose 2 more games, the season over with. It's rebuild.
Rebuild time. What the fuck is this? This is blasphemy. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's not blasphemy.
We just had one of the best records last year. We went to the playoffs.
It was lucky, nigga. It was lucky. I told nigga, I gave you the stats in the last episode, nigga.
How about the year before that? Was we not in the playoffs the year before that? How about the year before that? What the fuck are you talking about?
What is the narrative? What is the narrative on Kirk Cousins? Great regular season, but jags it in the playoff. The nigga threw a 3-yard out on 4th and 12 in the playoffs. A 3-yard out on 4th and 12.
Hey, Kirk Cousins, it's hard to defend you on that one, my guy. I can't defend you on that.
The nigga threw a 3-yard out. Hey,
you on that one.
Hey, management is frustrated, and I don't blame them, but it is what it is. We don't see. It's just a rumor.
I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to move on for Kirk for a mobile quarterback that can make.
A lot of people are.
I'm ready to move on. But if it's another pocket passer quarterback, I'm good. I'll rock with Kirk all day. But if we can get a mobile quarterback, yes, I'm ready to move on from Kirk. Absolutely.
We'll see, man. It's just a rumor, you know. We'll reflect on it if it happens. Now, if the Vikings turn it together, they're gonna stick with Kirk for the rest of the year. But once they get to the point where they feel like the season is over, they're gonna try to get some more draft picks. They're gonna try to move some things around, get rid of that large cap hit with Kirk. And get some fresh talent in there, man. So we'll see what happens.
I definitely think the Falcons tweaked though by picking Ritter over Mariota. Mariota they really tweaked big time.
What happened was Marcus Mariota. He was serviceable, but he was on a lower tier of the quarterback ratings last year, and they was under the impression that Desmond Ritter was going to be at least average tier. Right. He's the worst. He's the worst right now. So they misjudged him on that. They thought he was older, more mature, coming out the draft, more polished. This nigga stinks. You cannot bet with the Falcons while he's at quarterback. If y'all win, it's gonna be lucky. It's gonna be by 1 point. But y'all, it's not gonna be a comfortable bet. Let me tell you, I can't.
That's what I said. That's what I said last week. If you shut down a run game with the Falcons, they pretty much have nothing. They're a very beatable team, and they lost like
Texas
I said.
Texas have a good run defense.
Oh yeah, I got Texas all day this week. Matter of fact, they got the Falcons' favorite, and I don't know why. Give me the Texans heads up in that game.
Yeah, I'll
For
tell you
real.
why. Because the Falcons are at home, and you got a rookie quarterback going on the road playing in Atlanta. And no matter what fluky shit happens, anytime you're a rookie quarterback, you prone to make mistakes that can change the outcome of the game. And analysts try to factor that shit in. So I understand why the Atlanta Falcons are favorite at home. But yeah, I'm gonna take the 2 points with the Texans on that one.
Yeah, for sure.
But we'll get right to it.
Another week 4 takeaway though.
Okay.
Is the Chiefs offense. They is not as potent or dominant as they used to be. And I'm thinking like, damn, is it Juju? Like, was Juju the reason why? Because now that they missing Juju, all of a sudden the passing game looked fluky.
But
It
you
looked
remember,
hella fluky.
you remember, like, I want to say it wasn't last year, like 2 years ago, Patrick Mahomes had to figure out why they wouldn't let him go over top as much when he first exploded on the scene. It's just more so them figuring out that they went through that rough patch where it was like 5 to 6 games where they didn't look that impressive, and they're just figuring it out. Bro, Andy Reid is back calling plays. Eric Bieniemy's not there no more. That could be part of it also. He don't got
That's probably a big reason why.
I just think it's a few components, and I think the same thing. Like, but I go back to they were struggling just how like the Eagles can't go over top as much this year. Defenses start game planning on it. They don't got the speed on the outside once Tyreek left, so they had to figure some things out. I think it's gonna be a matter of time. They start figuring some things out. The other young receivers gonna start getting more and more comfortable on how Patrick Mahomes run around and play, understand like playing a full game with him like that, and then they gonna catch their stride for real. I just think it's a matter of time. It's Andy Reid. He had one bad year in Philly before he got up out of there, unfortunately. But other since then, bro, you can't go wrong with him. Like, you just gotta trust the process.
Last year teams were running a cover 2 shell defense on Patrick Mahomes and keeping everything in front of them, and they was forcing them to have to dink and dunk, have more methodical drives to score, less explosive plays. They're doing the same thing this year, but the big difference this year is that he got a lot of new receivers, young receivers. They're dropping balls. He's not making. He doesn't trust them on his reads, so he's second guessing some of his throws. We really the only real familiar receiver he got right now is Travis Kelce. It's Sky Moore in his second year, but he's still young. He ain't no superstar, so they pretty
much had all. He pretty much got all the same receivers except for Rashee Rice. I mean, all of them and Juju gone. Like, I mean, everybody else is still the same.
Juju gone. Kadarius Toney's inconsistent like always, but none of them are Blazers or none of them Trailblazers. None of them superstars. They just good receivers. So, but I mean, yeah, the Chiefs are gonna be the Chiefs. They're gonna figure it out. So, we're gonna see.
My last week for takeaway before we move on to the best is, man, let's give a shout out to that boy Joshua Dobbs. Hey, that boy playing some great football. I ain't gonna lie, that boy been impressing me. So I got to give that man a shout out because I love rooting for the underdogs. He's an underdog quarterback. People really ain't don't mention him a lot. They count him out. But the man playing excellent ball. He's one of the few quarterbacks, if not the only quarterback, with no interceptions this year. He has 0 interceptions. And the last 3 games, he rushed for at least 40 yards in the last 3 games straight. So, hey, that boy playing good ball. He got them Cardinals. He got them Cardinals, man, marching along, man, winning games. So shout out to that boy Joshua Dobbs.
He definitely earned himself a paycheck. Another team definitely gonna pick him up. He been in the league for a long time. I remember him coming out of University of Tennessee. He played for the Steelers for a while. So yeah, shout out to Joshua Dobbs, man. Definitely got them Cardinals fighting. Their coach is definitely in the running for Coach of the Year just because everybody thought that they were just going to be tanking, but they playing hard for him, man. So definitely much love to Joshua Dobbs, man. He definitely commendable and respectable right now. So we'll get on to the next topic of the agenda. The diaper team of the week. Did any teams put your bet in the diaper this week? We'll go with Vic first. You go ahead.
Well, I thought. Honestly, I figured. I thought the Cowboys was going to win, but I definitely thought that the New England Patriots would come in and just compete. Have like a sense of I'm going to compete. Shit, motherfuckers didn't do nothing. Right. They didn't do nothing, bro. Like, just compete. Like, they completely blew my mind this weekend. Like, these dudes came in here and just banana in the tailpipe, bruh. He didn't love it. Got him up out of there quick. And then also, like I went 0 for 3 on my bets, my top bets this week. Also, I thought the Bengals was gonna come out and it was gonna be. I knew it was gonna be a close game with the Titans, but Joe Burrow need to sit down. He can't do nothing until he can push off that calf. Like we told you, T.O. Until he can get movement and push off that calf, he ain't it right now. He's
not
hurt.
at all.
He is hurting the team. So
I don't even know who their backup quarterback is.
I couldn't even tell you. But they're they got
Jake Browner from Washington.
University of Washington. Yeah. So, but yeah, that was my diaper. Really, was the New England Patriots. But also, I just now I think about it, and I look back at it. Yeah, the Bengals they was just real depressing over the weekend with the Titans. The Titans have been struggling all year. So, man, them motherfuckers.
T.O., which team put your bet in the diaper this week?
Man, the team that put me in the diaper this week is them goddamn Browns, boy. I had they ass on both of my top bets. Everything was looking great. These motherfuckers did it to me this last week, boy. They did it to me hard. But I ain't never know that Deshaun Watson was a game time decision. I thought he was playing. I made my best early in the week. You know what I mean? I made my best early in the week.
I can tell you the way his shoulder was looking, the Browns are gonna lose either way. Whether that nigga played or whether he didn't play. He didn't throw the football all week. That was a wrap. Anybody that got the Ravens, that was a smart move. Because I thought he was playing too when I made my bet.
Yeah, now on my back end bet, on my teaser bet, I had teased the Ravens down to +1, so I was happy with that. That helped me get my bread back even on my back. Once I found out I said, "Oh shit!" I knew that wasn't they. I knew they didn't have a chance. I texted Ife, we talked on the phone for a minute, but I knew they didn't have a chance, bro. Young quarterback, starting against the Ravens.
And motherfuckers call his ass DTI or some shit. Man, I'm getting a nigga no nickname right now. He not looking like shit.
He nice though. He had a good preseason. He balled out in college. It's rough. Your first rookie game, you playing against the Ravens, Lamar Jackson. It ain't gonna be sweet.
Stroud did it. But I mean, he didn't do too much though. But
he ain't do too much either. It take a couple games. You gotta get used to the speed, but
that speed is different. And preseason ain't blitzing as much.
Right. It's all good.
You know what I'm saying? Things like that too. So.
That's true. That's true.
It's all good. But yeah, them Browns.
Shit, you ain't had no diaper team this week, did you? You hit, goddamn it.
Oh, I did. I hit on one of my bets, but I did have the weak ass Bengals on another bet, and that bet was for 3,000, and they was the only one that fucked it up. The Bengals.
I don't know why. I don't know why y'all picked them. But the way them Bengals is looking this year, y'all gonna pick them too.
I literally watched that game against the Rams. I thought they found something. They had Jamar Chase on split end. They had this nigga in the slots. They had him motion. He had like 15, 16 targets. I'm like, I bet. They figured it out. It's about to be the Jamar Chase show. The Tennessee Titans pass defense is one of the weakest in the NFL. I thought that they were going to be able to exploit that. Man, they ain't do shit. Now watch what happened. Everybody going to think they dead to rights this week, and they going to pick the Cardinals, and the Bengals going to come out blazing. It won't surprise me. That's how fluky the NFL is.
At the end of the day, it's not hard to defend the Bengals right now when Joe Burrow ain't throwing for no more than 10 yards. What the fuck? It's not hard to defend that shit.
But which game is it going to be when he's not? When he's throwing for 30 yards? When is that Joe Burrow coming out? Because I thought it was coming out this week. It might come out.
Keep thinking it's coming out, goddammit.
Oh, no, I'm staying away.
Keep thinking it's coming out. I'm not fucking with them Bengals. I'm not wasting no money on them.
Unbettable for me until I see this nigga throw a ball further than 50 yards. He is unbettable. The Bengals, I won't touch him.
I'm not fucking with it at all.
The Bengals and the Falcons. I learned my lesson. The Bengals, Falcons, and the Patriots. I ain't touching
them. Yeah. I know when to pick. I know when to bet on the Patriots and when not to. I bet with them against the Jets, they won. Didn't bet with them against the Cowboys, they lost. I know when to bet with the Patriots on the real.
Mac Jones stink.
Right. He definitely stink.
Stinks. Got benched. Stinks. He lost all his confidence. All right, let's get to it. Week 5, NFL best bets of the week, the parlay game. We're going to give y'all our top 3 bets each. Y'all can parlay them together. Pick one heads up. Whatever y'all want to do, y'all can tease them. When you tease a bet, you manipulating the bet, the odds, the spread by 6 points. So, for example, if you got the Buffalo Bills favored by 6, you can tease them down the heads up. If you got the Cardinals underdogs by 3, you can tease them up to 9 points. But it has to be at least 2 bets on a ticket for it to be for you to be able to tease them by 6 points. So that was a quick rundown for you all. But let's get right to it. T.O., who is your Week 5, your first NFL best bet?
My first NFL bet for Week 5 that I like is the Buffalo Bills minus 5.5 versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Especially after what they just did to the Dolphins. I think they beat them by like 20. What, 48-20? What the hell you think they finna do to them Jags? Boy, it's finna be a murder. It's finna be a murder scene. It's finna be blood everywhere. God damn it. Blood everywhere. It's finna get real gory. God damn it. But I ain't gonna lie, I do expect the Jags to compete because they always try to step up to the competition. So I do expect them to compete, but I think the Bills are going to be too much for them. It's going to be another 48-20 game, just like we've seen in the Dolphins.
I do want to state this just for our viewing audience. The Buffalo Bills are not playing at home. They are playing in London. Okay? Fluky things happen in London. Cats they be jet lagged, they lay over, whole different country. So if the Jaguars cover the spread, it won't surprise me. I'm taking the Buffalo Bills heads up, or I'm not taking nothing at all because fluky shit happen. But I ain't mad at it. The Buffalo Bills look very impressive. But one thing I know about Buffalo Bills, and one thing I can experience firsthand, because they cost me 5 bands in Week 1. Every 5 or 6 games, they lay a stinker where they lose to a team they don't got no business losing to. So just keep that in mind. But all right, T.O. the president, he got Buffalo minus the 5.5 for his best bet, number 1. Vic, what's your best bet for Week 5 NFL?
My best bet for Week 5 NFL, I am going with the Houston Texans to cover the 2 against the Atlanta Falcons. I am not saying no more, no less. I just need Stroud to be a poised rookie quarterback. Go up in that dome, Mercedes-Benz Arena, and do his thing. And I don't trust the Atlanta Falcons. So I'll take them. I'll take the Texans with the +2.
I like that bet. That's also my Week 5 NFL bet. I'm gonna go ahead and buy the points and take the Texans +3 because it does make me nervous. Rookie quarterback on the road. Atlanta does play tough at home. So I like that little safety valve on my parlay. I will go ahead and not be greedy, and I'll buy the Houston Texans up to +3 at home against the Atlanta Falcons. Love what C.J. Stroud is doing. We got Nico Collins balling. We got Tank Dell looking real comfortable as a rookie. They finally get Damian Pierce involved in the running game and in the passing game. So hopefully they have another good week. All right. Your second best bet, Vic, is on you.
Let's see. So my second best bet, I'm a little torn right here because I'm going back and forth with a couple teams. But I will say, I normally don't do over-unders, but I like the Philadelphia Eagles and the Rams with the over. It was 50 when I checked, but it might.
I'll check for you right now. That over is 50.5. It opened up at 49.5 and moved to 50.
That's what it was. I like the 49 better. Let's cancel that, and I would just go with my second pick. I'm sorry. I don't want to bet with my fucking emotions. So let me take the emotions out, and I'm just gonna go straight. Where's that? I'm rocking. By the way, my boy Lamar looked good last week. I will say that once again. So I'm going with my Ravens +3 against the Steelers. The Steelers had a bad game last week. -3. So I'm going with them to cover the 3 points. They're going into
it's actually -4 now.
Hold on, you say you like who with the 3 points?
I like
the Ravens -4.
Is it 4 minus just 3? Oh, I want to. So yeah, give me the Ravens.
Ravens -4.
Yep, Ravens with the 4. I like how
All right, we got Vic. We got Vic Ravens -4 for a second best bet. T.O, what's your second best bet of the week for that week 5 NFL slate?
My second best bet of the week, I'm gonna have to go. It was the Texans +2 versus the Falcons, but since Vic already said that one, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Commanders heads up against them Bears. I like them heads up against the Bears this week.
I like that.
That's a pretty safe bet. They favored by 6 now.
Is it 6? Oh, it just went up.
It moved from it's live. It's -6 now. So that's a real safe bet, T.O.
I mean, I got another one. Hey, my other bet. Hey, I just plugged that one in because Vic took one, but my other bet was the Cardinals +3 versus the Bengals. Yes, sir. I like that one. I like that one. The Cardinals showed me I trust them. They may not win, but I trust them. I trust them enough to bet with them.
They're gonna fight for your money.
Yep, I like that. They're gonna fight for my money. And what I seen at the Bengals, I don't trust them against anybody right now. Give me the Cardinals with the 3 on the real.
All right, that's his week 2 and week 5. Number 2 NFL best bet of the week. For me, I'm going for my best bet of week number 2. I'm going with the Indianapolis Colts at home versus the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans had a great game last week against the Bengals. They dominated them. They're road underdogs. Mike Vrabel is usually good against the spread at home, but I'm going to trust that Colts run defense and trust the athleticism of Anthony Richardson to make enough plays for the Colts to beat the Tennessee Titans at home.
Like the Colts had 5 home games in a row, bro. I don't know if I didn't seen them on the road at all. For some reason, bro.
Yeah, they definitely had a lot of home games for sure. But
y'all like the Colts to beat the Titans after the Titans beat your Chargers and whooped on them Bengals.
I do.
Okay. We gonna see.
Shit happens. It's the NFL. Every week different.
You right.
Every week different.
What was your first favorite bet of the week?
My first bet of the week, well, I kind of hopped on the big bandwagon because the Texans was my best bet, but I bought it up to 3, not the 2.
Oh, so Texans with the 3.
Texans with the 3. All right, now for our last and final bet, best bet of week 5. T.O, it's on you.
So my last bet that I like this week, I'm going to have to go with those Baltimore Ravens to beat those Steelers and to cover the spread at 3.5.
Okay. That's a tough one. You know what? Mike Tomlin, a dog at home now.
I know he is. The Steelers do.
That's what I'm saying. But I like the way the Ravens looking, and I don't like it all the way the Pittsburgh Steelers is looking right now, bro. They're not.
Yeah, I don't like how Pittsburgh Steelers
not really. Who's the backup still?
Mike Trubisky.
Okay, yeah. So
and the reason why I like the Ravens in that game is because the Steelers defense, even though it's a solid defense, they have shown to be very exploitable. And Lamar Jackson is running all over the place. So I ain't seen nobody, because if it all fails, Lamar Jackson going to run that bitch. I don't see the Steelers containing that for 4 quarters. And 3.5 is not that large of a margin. So I like the Ravens to cover that spread against the Steelers.
I ain't mad at that. That won't scare me. That's low-key one of my stay-away games. But I don't mind the Baltimore Ravens heads up. But the 4 was a little risky for me. Vic, what you got? Final bet of the week. Best bet.
Honestly, this week has been a little tough for me to decipher. I will say that, but we gotta. I feel like this week is a lot of games are you definitely gonna have to tease a lot of the points. Like, so in some of the games, like get back games, teams gonna be taking it personal. I can't wait to watch the Broncos and the Jets for real. I'm gonna watch that one, man. But my final bet of the week, and I feel like the Dolphins got embarrassed. They feel like they have a point to prove. They gonna smoke the Giants, but I'm gonna take that 11. But that's where I want to go. But
Nigga, we gonna make a goddamn
I'm very
bet.
Give me my Eagles +4. And is it on 4 on your end? Because I see 4.
It's -4.
-4. Give me my Eagles -4.
Eagles
Man,
-4.
for Vic to be a Eagles fan, he showed on bet like with his team.
I don't listen.
Oh yeah,
Only listen.
He's scared as hell.
It ain't about me being scared, bro. It's a method to my madness. All right.
I ain't heard him say the Eagles on no bets.
I just I put them on something straight up last week. They were not my favorite picks because we looking rough right now.
Okay.
I'm so good, baby. Relax.
Ain't no real Eagles fan.
Hey, me and my Eagles were doing good. We got a good 2 years, a good year.
Hey, I'm standing behind my squad. I'm betting 100 behind my squad. Hey, ride or die. Ride or die. I'm a real Vikings fan.
You terrible.
I'm a real Vikings fan. So I'm putting money
the +5 again against the Chiefs this week on them then.
Put them on the spot.
I'm talking that.
Put them on the spot.
Hey, I ain't gonna even lie. I do like us to win this game this week because a lot of people counting us out thinking this shit gonna be sweet. The Chiefs probably think it's sweet. I would love the Vikings this week, and we not at home. Oh, is we at home? I don't think we are.
Y'all at home.
Are we at home? If we at home, I don't think I like it at home because I know how we do at home. Yeah, we is at home. Dang.
Yeah, y'all 0-2 at home. Y'all 0-2 at home and 1-2 against the spread this year.
Y'all night games.
They not who we thought they were. Super lucky.
No, it's
super lucky. Yeah. All right. For my final bet of the Week 5 NFL Slate, I'm going to give y'all a twofer to end it off. A twofer. New York Jets plus the 2. Give it to me. Zach Wilson played a lot better last week. He found a little bit of confidence. And the Broncos, for whatever's going on, they do not want to be on the field. They don't want to play. They almost lost. They was getting their ass smacked by the Bears. Offense finally got it together and came back. You not doing that shit against that Jets defense. So I'm rolling with the Jets +2. The Jets are desperate. They're going to win. I believe they probably win this game heads up, but either way, it should be a real close one, and the Broncos should not be favored against any team. I don't give a fuck who they playing. They should not be the favorite. And then a bonus bet.
I like that +2. I will say,
I got that on my
Broncos ain't blowing nobody. They're not blowing nobody out, and they're only gonna win the nail biters. They're gonna be the Minnesota Vikings of 2020. They're gonna be the 2022 Minnesota Vikings this year, because they ain't blowing nobody out.
For sure.
If they win, it's gonna be a nail biter. So
it's gonna be a nail biter. I don't care if they win by 1 point. It ain't blowing nobody out. They don't want to be there. And the bonus bet, take San Francisco heads up.
For sure.
Or take the Cowboys with the 3.5. It was 4.5, and they bet it down with 3.5. This is going to be a close game. The Cowboys want revenge on them 49ers, and they're going to try to get it. I believe the 49ers win, but I think the Cowboys going to cover that spread. I like Brock. He's been cooking, but this is going to be a very, very tough test for him against that Cowboys defense, and I think that they may be able to cause maybe a pick, maybe some errant throws, but I can see this being a low-scoring game, a real tough. Like, they're gonna treat this shit like the Super Bowl.
This is what I want to see.
So I think 49ers pull it off because that Cowboys run defense ain't really what it needs to be. But it won't be surprised. It would not surprise me if Christian McCaffrey does not score a touchdown this week for it with making it 14 in a row. So We'll see though. But that is my
I
final
like that.
bet. Gave y'all a little bonus bet to
Yeah.
kind of.
Hey, I like the Niners heads up, but I don't like the Cowboys to cover that spread. Boy, this is the same defense that got their ass whooped by the Cardinals. I don't give a fuck.
Deal.
Wait,
It's
it's one time, 1
you see
week.
what
It
they
should
did
never
to the
happen.
Patriots.
It should never happen. Boy, the Patriots, they suck. They ain't got no, they got no mobility at quarterback. They ain't got nothing really. You know what I'm saying? Mediocre receivers.
The Patriots moving the rock against that Eagles defense. The Eagles got one top 5 defense in the league.
Boy, we talking about Brandon Ayuk who having the best year of his career. Motherfucker Debo Samuel. Boy, George Kittle. McCaffrey going dumb. Purdy, boy, the Cowboys got their hands full, especially the Diggs is out.
They do.
And Parsons rolled his ankle or some shit. Even though he's still playing, I know he's probably questionable this week. The Cowboys got their hands full this week. I don't like them to cover that spread.
You gotta understand motivation.
Yeah.
It's big.
Man, we're gonna see. It's a big game. It's a big game for sure. So
they're gonna pull out all the stops. This ain't gonna be this is not just a regular season game. It's a big deal. So, but we gonna see what it do, man. Either way, it's gonna be entertaining. Tuning in. That wraps up the Parlay Gang episode 5. We appreciate y'all tuning in. We gave y'all our week 4 takeaways, gave y'all our diaper team of the week, and then we went on to give y'all our best bets for week 5. Like I said before, you can take the best heads up, $110 win you $100 if you want to just play it safer, $50 win you $45 depending on the odds, or you can parlay our bets together, parlay your own bets together, put $10 on it. We call it the Parlay Gang for a reason. A lot of analysts, a lot of these podcasts, they don't want to talk about parlays because it's an easy way to lose money. Parlays are hard to hit. They really are, because you need everything on that ticket to go right for you to win your parlay. But that's what we're here to do, the Parlay Gang. We're here to help you win those parlay bets because that's where the big money is. 8, better than playing the lottery. 8-teamer, 10-teamer. If you got $5 to spare, $10 to spare, $10 win you $1,000. That's a good hit, and it can be done. I've done it. I know many people that have done it. So, but keep sticking with us. Keep learning. Keep making those bets. Watch the games. Trust your instincts, and let's get to it. T.O.
And keep subscribing. Keep subscribing on YouTube. Keep clicking that like button. We appreciate y'all, man. Keep supporting us. Keep following us on Instagram, the Parlay Gang. Keep running them TikTok numbers up. Parlay Gang on TikTok, man. We appreciate y'all.
Much love. We definitely appreciate y'all. Tease down that bet. Check out the Lions versus the Panthers. That's my last other bet that I do like. Tease them points down. It's at 9.5. But I definitely like the Lions in that. But hey, keep following us. Hey, we moving and grooving. Hey, we're gonna make some money. We're gonna do this thing. All right. Stay up.
And follow us, y'all, on all socials, the Parlay Gang. On TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, man. Sports gambling made easy. We are not financial advisors. Please gamble at your own risk, man. Much love, everybody. And we'll see y'all at the betting window, week 6, the Parlay Gang.
It'll be a good week.